Hello, hello. We're back. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me get my glasses so I can see. All right, so again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what happens on Dear Father Al, you send to me your daily problems about life, about love, relationships, whatever your issues may be. Please consider sending them to me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. And what I will do is I will take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Today is Saturday, May 20th, episode number 36. The year is definitely flying by, and it is definitely getting more toasty. I think we've already hit 100 degrees, I think a couple of days ago here in Phoenix, where I am located in central kind of downtown area, for the most part, downtown, uptown, Phoenix, Arizona. So it is definitely getting more toasty. I like the heat. I'm not too thrilled about the cold weather. So for me, anything below 70 degrees, it is time for a parka. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy and I've got Terry. Love you too, love you too, love you too. Smooches, smooches, smooches. You can contact me 24 hours a day. The telephone number you can reach me is area code 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. You can also send an email to me. The email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. Again, contactfatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al, and in the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. And again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click the subscribe button. If by chance this is the first time that you've tuned into the show, what happens is people send to me their problems, daily problem. They'll contact me via email. They'll see me at the store, at the grocery store. People, hey, yeah, you're Father Al. Hey, I got a problem. So, I'll listen to it and try to remember for the most part, most of the stuff that they're talking about, and then encourage them to, if they want to go ahead and type it up or something and send it to me, or not, then I'll just kind of take it off memory and then tell them to tune in on Saturday, where they can hear the common sense solution that I will provide for their problem. So people send in stuff to me, and then during the show, what I will do is I reply back with a common sense solution. If by chance, if you're experiencing something similar to what I'm talking about on the show, please go ahead and add your comments in the chat line where Nancy says, hi, Father Al, and Terry says, howdy. Right there at that chat line, go ahead and add your comments there, and I will read those off as well. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I appreciate all of you who tuned in, whether you're watching live or or it seems to be most of the time, people like to watch it on demand at their own convenience. That's cool. I appreciate everyone who is watching the show, however you watch the show. Again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcasts every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the letter that I received last week. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, my lover and I enjoy moderate S&M. So S is in Sam, M is in Mary. S&M in this case does not represent or does not mean Sam and Mary. So check on your own regarding what S&M is, and it has to do with sexual intercourse. So anywho, let's go ahead and roll forward. All right, so it says, my lover and I enjoy moderate S&M. All right. Lately, his younger brother, who attends college nearby, has been asking questions about the more exotic and erotic aspects of sex. My Lord and Master, that's what they write, my Lord and Master has decided to give his brother a sex education course using me as a demonstration model. Trying to get a visual of that one. Just saying. Lesson 1 will show how to gently and passionately strip a woman. Lesson 2 will cover foreplay and a variety of positions. Lesson 3 will include the delights of oral sex and some pointers, no pun intended, some pointers on S&M if that interests him. I am proud of my body and don't mind displaying it, but I am concerned about my lover. Although he says he loves the feeling of owning me completely, I don't think he could help but regard me as a whore if he saw me with another man. All right. Some men like whores. Just saying. We have agreed to let you decide if we should go ahead with the plan. Thoughts? Signed, Sex Ed. All right, Sex Ed, I will reply back to you shortly. So if by chance, if you are, whether you're experienced in S&M, if you know somebody, wink, wink, who is familiar with this sort of activity, okay, go ahead and add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. It's a lifestyle. It's an activity that some people seem to enjoy. Some people go what they call way off the rails with it, and some are a little more moderate, whether it's spanking, pinching, the kind of light stuff like that. But then there's this other group that are, some may call extreme. So depending on what you like, it's your thing, it's your body, and your privacy. Do what you want, for the most part. So again, here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, if by chance, if you're familiar with S&M, you like that kind of stuff, the bondage, handcuffing, spanking, pinching, whatever, add your comments in the chat line and share with us some general comments about what Sex Ed is talking about and your input in that situation there. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy and I've got Terry. Love you too, love you too, love you too. Smooches, smooches, smooches. All right, so this is what I have for sex ed. Dear sex ed, this isn't about sex education. Put it out there. This is not about sex education, in my opinion. It is about fulfilling your sexual fantasies. The only thing the kid will learn in your bedroom is how to have sex with his brother's girlfriend. That's not particularly useful in the dating scene. All right? Arranging a threesome, or technically a twosome, and a voyeur is complicated enough without involving relatives. Besides, you're overlooking the third heart in this scenario. Your lover's brother may want more than a demonstration model to teach him about sex. Just a thought. So, again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope of friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, to help you move forward in life. And as I say, take my advice and live a better life. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click the subscribe button. In the link of the description of the show, you're going to see a few links. The first link you're going to see in the description is the Friend of the Father Partner link. And when you click that link, what that will do is that will take you to a PayPal page. And on the PayPal page, you're going to see a drop-down option. And when you click the drop-down option, you're going to see the first set in the drop-down option is going to be the Friend of the Father Partner program. And the Friend of the Father Partner program, that is a program that we created where we take your funds and we use those to purchase the upgraded software that we're using to stream the show. The software we're using now is called vMix. vMix is not paying me to say that, but we're using the vMix software, and that is helping us to stream the show on YouTube. If you decide to donate financially to the Friend of the Father Partner program, we'll use those and we'll apply that to purchasing the upgraded software for vMix. And the upgraded software, what that will do is that will allow us to add some more interactivity. And I will be talking about the third link in the description that will go along with that. All right. The second set in the drop down on PayPal is going to be the Living Legacy program. The Living Legacy program, that is a program that we created where we'll take donated mobile devices, laptops, notebooks, Samsung Galaxy Notes. We take those and we refurbish them and then bring them back to factory reset, and we donate them to senior citizens 65 years and older with no income requirements. So if you're a senior 65 years and older, if you know a senior 65 years and older that needs a mobile device, hey, we've got a bunch of stuff in the back. So call me, text me, send me an email. Find me as I'm doing my grocery shopping. For those that see me at Safeway on 7th Ave and Osborne during the week, hey, let me know. Hey, Father Al, hook me up with some stuff for a senior. All right, so that is what you're going to see in that. You will also see a reference to open and private. Open, that is where we'll tell any and everybody who donated, how much they donated. Private, that got an itchy nose. private. That is where we'll keep who donated. We'll keep that information confidential. If you decide to donate financially to the Living Legacy program, what we'll do is we'll take your funds and we will purchase additional accessories for the seniors that already have some sort of mobile device, whether it's a case, external keyboard, external mouse, whatever. We will purchase that for the senior. The reason why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Notes is the Samsung Galaxy Notes come with a built-in stylus, and oftentimes the seniors have frail hands and they need some sort of mobile device assistant like the stylus to kind of help them navigate. So that's why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Notes. If you decide to donate one of the Samsung Galaxy Notes, we'll take the real legacy ones, the Model 4 through 8, the real legacy ones. But with those cannot be used as a cell phone because of the older technology. They can only be used as pretty much like a free Wi-Fi tablet, little mini tablet, so they can take them to the grocery stores, they can take them to the library and connect the internet with the free Wi-Fi. The 9 and forward, those can be used as a phone as well as a mini tablet. So that's why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Note. Samsung's not paying me to say that, but that's why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Note for the flexibility for the seniors. The other link you're going to see in the description is the Father Al wish list. And the Father Al wish list, when you click that link, what that will do is that will take you to an Amazon.com page. And on the Amazon.com page, when you click that, you will see all kind of cool accessories, golf accessories, cigar accessories, all kind of cool stuff. So if I've helped you out, even in some small way, and you want to send some love to me, Father Al, for helping you out, hey, go ahead and click that link to take you to the Amazon page on the Father Al wish list. Find something, have it drop shipped to me. You will also notice that people have been donating very fine cigars to me. So if by chance, if you want to donate a cigar for me helping you out, in some small way, hey, go ahead and go to your favorite cigar website, cigar store, and have the item drop shipped to me. If you need my address, call me, text me, hey, Father Al, I need your shipping address, and ship it to me. Let me know that you're going to ship it. So that way, when the concierge contacts me downstairs and say, hey, Father Al, we've got some stuff downstairs, a package for you downstairs. I go, oh, I don't remember ordering anything. So at least I'll know what is coming in the mail. So that is how you can send cigars to me if you want to send a cigar to me. The third new link that we have in the description is we are adding an element to each new broadcast, and a few of you enjoy adding additional text commentary to the advice I have presented. At the end of the broadcast, what I do is I close with the problem to be addressed the following week. So what you can do is you can click the link in the show's description, and now what you can do is you can upload your 1-minute video explaining your solution to a problem presented. So in the description, you're going to see that link, and this will allow you to be able to upload a video to me. And what I will do is I will upload it, view it, and incorporate that into the show. So the teasers at the end of the show, you'll have that little teaser, the teaser that I provide. So once you get that, and if by chance, if you have your own response, how you would handle that scenario, those are the kind of videos that I will like to air on the show. If by chance, if you have a solution to a previous one from long ago, hey, Father Al, I watched an older episode of yours, you responded this way, hey, this is how I would handle it. So you can contact me, let me know how you would handle it in the comment section, the text. Now we're doing a video option. So that is the third link that you will see in the description. It will take you to a Dropbox folder. Again, that will allow you to be able to upload your video. Again, our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al. Dear Father Al is our social media handle that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the next one that I've got. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy, I've got Terry, and Paula just checked in just a few minutes ago. So, hey Paula, hey Terry, hey Nancy, love you three, smooches, smooches, smooches. All right, so let's go ahead and roll forward with the next one that I've got. Again, click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click that subscribe button. So this is the next one that I received. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, I hope you can clear up a little disagreement between my boyfriend and me. I will try. We always go down, this is what people write, this is what they write. We always go down on each other. If you're unsure about that, look it up. I'm not going to go into details about that. So, we always go down on each other when making love. However, one weekend excursion to a ranch really blew my mind. It was a bad time for me, as I promptly started on my period on the night we got there. It happens. Then, to make things worse, I noticed that he wouldn't go down on me. None of my past lovers ever let this come between us. My current boyfriend seems to be hung up about it. My question is this: is there any harm in going down on a girl while she's having her period? This question is for his benefit, because I know myself that there is nothing wrong with it, but he won't believe me. Thoughts? Signed, Bloody Mary. All right, Bloody Mary. I will reply back to you soon. So any females that are out there, if you want to share your experience about your menstruation cycle on your period and intercourse in that time slot, during the month, please add your comments in the chat line and I will read that off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's a real touchy, from my understanding, that's a real touchy subject with many cultures, from my understanding. So, hey, add your comments in the chat line and I will read them off as well. Whatever you say, add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. So far live on the chat line, I've got Nancy. Nancy says, hi, Father Al. Terry says, howdy. And Paula says, hello, Father Al. Love you too, love you too, love you three. Smooches, smooches, smooches. All right, so we may go over just a bit, no harm, no foul, and thank you all for sticking in with me. So this is what I have for Bloody Mary. Dear Bloody Mary, from my understanding, you are partially correct. The blood and tissue passed during the menstruation is sterile and possess no threat to the health of anyone who comes into contact with it. Lovemaking and gentle oral sex are generally safe. However, vigorous oral sex during menstruation does pose a slight problem to your health. During menstruation and pregnancy, air may pass through the lining of the placenta into the bloodstream. The resulting embolism can be fatal, from my understanding. So, when you are on your period, your lover should not, I repeat, should not blow air into your vagina. You may also have a problem that you don't realize. Okay? You say that you always go down on each other. When someone breaks a rigid pattern, the partner usually takes it personally as a sign of, of dissatisfaction or boredom. Try to be more flexible, and your boyfriend may respond in kind. So that is what I have for you, Bloody Mary. So again, if by chance, if you're familiar with a situation like that, you and your partner, one of you, both of you, whatever, may be on your menstruation, cycle, and you still like having intercourse, hey, add your comments in the chat line and share with us your experience on what you do or what you don't do during that time. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can contact me 24 hours a day. The telephone number you can reach me is area code 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. Email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. Again, contact fatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al. And in the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. Again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle. That applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up. Tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And definitely click the subscribe button. And as I mentioned a few minutes earlier, the last problem that I read off, the one I'm going to be reading off, for example, if by chance, if you want to create a short 1 minute video or less, and you want to have it shown on the show explaining how you would handle the problem, go ahead and create your 1 minute video, whether you want to do it on your phone, your desktop camera, create your 1 minute video, and then go to the third link you will see in the show's description. That will take you to a Dropbox link where you can upload your video. I'll view it and then incorporate those 1 minute videos into each new broadcast. So I'm hopeful that will add some more interactivity to the show. Again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take my advice and live a better life. So this is the last one that I've got. So again, after I read off this one here, again, if you want to create your own 1 minute or less video responding to this, go ahead and create it, upload it using the third link you'll see in the show's description, and I will incorporate it into next week's show. So this is what I've got. All right, it says, Dear Father Al, I've heard of two popular films. We may go over just a few minutes or so. No harm, no foul. All right, I've heard of two popular films, Last Tango in Paris and The Devil in Miss Jones. Both stress anal eroticism. This is what they send me. Both stress anal eroticism, depicting acts up to and including anal intercourse. My wife and I are curious about this form of sex, but we have our reservations. Some say that sodomy is a natural, unhealthy, and painful. Okay, so some say that sodomy is unnatural, unhealthy, and painful. Sorry about that. All right. While others say that it is intensely pleasurable. What is the truth, and can you suggest an approach? Signed, Curious Prude. All right, Curious Prude. I will reply back to you next week. So if by chance, if anal play, as they call it, if anal play is something that you enjoy and that you're willing to share with us generally, if you will, without going to too much, go ahead and add your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. If you want to add it in the chat line here while I'm talking for the next couple of minutes, a minute or so, feel free to do so. Or if you want to create a short video generally explaining how you would handle Curious Prude question or problem, go ahead and create the video and then use that third link in the show's description to upload your 1 minute or less video. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and I will reply to Curious Prude next week. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click the subscribe button. So live, we've got Nancy, we've got Terry, and we've got Paula. Thank you, three, for checking in with me live, and I appreciate all of you who watch the show after the show has gone live and on demand. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope, a friend, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you can depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take my advice and live a better life. And until next week, go in peace.